Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back. Next match, Cross Balanced Cup. A big one today. We have two, well, no, I was about to say two tier 0 decks, but that's not true. One of these decks is definitely it was tier 0 back in its time. So Spirals versus Danger Thunder Guard Dragon. Spirals tier 0 Spirals. OCG list, by the way. Access to only one Gofu with the one of the Shuru in the main deck with Ravine, but Grinder Golem featuring Maxi also. So it's a ridiculous deck list. And let's not forget double Firewall here in the extra deck, plus of course pre-errata. Firewall Dragon. While the other deck, Danger Thunder Guard Dragons, should be a TCG deck list, if I'm not mistaken. Light of Sekka, the Pot of Greed basically for the deck. It does have a lot of, well, some hand traps, not too many hand traps, but they'll only go in, you know, post game number 1. Then again, game number 1 there is still Phantasme, right? Spirals wins the, no, I was about to say the dice roll, but it's the rock, paper, scissors game. And this is kind of ridiculous. I was like, oh, double dupli. But then I was like, wait, duplication is not once per turn. So that's cool. So again, you know, Trigger Master, Master Plan, yeah, that's the name. Eventually search out the Quick Fix, yeah. And you know, Ancient Fairy Dragon still legal. I can just use its special summoning effect from the hand and get a beneficial search eventually and use duplication another time. 2 searches off of Quick Fix. Only 1 search left, I think. The Premature Burial is already in hand, the Last Resort as well. You're getting some extra Spiral names in the graveyard for the eventual Spiral Sleeper to be dropped, right? Yeah, keep in mind both, yeah, indeed, both these decks are playing under Master Rule 4, so that's something to keep in mind. Drop Firewall Dragon number 1, and you know, I guess I should just go for Saryuja and maybe dig for stuff like Soul Charge, or more monster, or hand traps, yeah, hand traps basically. Ash Blossom, Ghost Ogre, the Surged, DD Crow, that should be more than enough. Plus, of course, the Tri-Gate on my side of the field for the Omni Negation. Plus, let's not forget the fact that this deck has access to double Firewall Dragon pre-errata. I definitely have the capability to pump out a second one and, you know, keep its effect intact. So I could potentially bounce one monster on the field back to the hand. So go for the Co-Link with Tri-Gate. So now the Omni Negation negate is, well, Omni Negate is live, right? Double, or at least drop Sleeper for, again, more interruptions. Not sure if I really needed to sacrifice a DD Crow. It might have been to pump out a second Firewall, but it's all fine. Okay, yeah, plus the trap. I forgot its name. The Phoenix Wing Blast, right, for Spirals. This one. Gear? Spiral? No. You know what I mean. Anyway, so Saryuja triggering, giving, is it Pisty? Pisty some extra attack boost, not that important here. Sleeper for the double interruption. And here the Firewall Dragon bounce actually comes into play. So that's it for the interruptions. But yeah, Ghost Ogre was still there for the potential Guard Dragon package, but it's all fine now. So game number 2. In case of, well, like Spirals, any hand traps that are going in? I can't remember, that's been a while. I mean, you saw the deck. It's main decking Ghost Ogre, Maxi, Ash Blossom. I mean, the full galore of superb hand traps. And yep, Maxi against Danger Thunder is kinda busted. I guess you can just end on Colossus and hopefully Spirals can't get rid of that, but this is perfect. And again, one of the reasons why back then, 2017, the OCG list was so broken that because of this, Security Dragon, I believe back then, back in 2017, Security Dragon wasn't released in the TCG just yet. Because, you know, the Grinder Golem shenanigans was so much better because of Security Dragon bounce it back, Firewall Dragon bounce it back, and so on. So Saryuja draw, I can again capitalize on the bounced effect, or at least the bounce effect of Security Dragon, getting rid of Colossus, yeah, Colossus indeed. And now I'm able to search, so it's all cool. Drone to, I guess, stack the top cards of my opponent's deck. Not sure if I already did that. Probably, since I'm seeing the double Helix on my side of the field as well, right? So drop the Lurlisk, searching out DD Crow, so that's all fine as well. That's a searchable hand trap and that's kind of powerful. Maybe I could go for game. Yeah, it might be, because try game. Oh no, I use Soul Charge, right. But it's fine. Double the Spiral. Sleeper is going to pop 2 cards, and you know, Trigate will eventually hit the board to banish the Light Serpent, right? The Wyver Burstar is the Collapse Serpent, yeah, one of those. So again, put up the Omni Negation, already have the searched hand trap. You see that I already have another Maxi ready for the potential next turn. I searched, is it Utility Wire? I think so. The bounce back trap card, and yeah, just have to pass. Resort sending back a monster from my deck to the graveyard, so I can keep it intact on the field. This is all fine though. I am going to negate the Thunderbird, right? Or Hawk, right? That's the name. Has been a while again. But again, just put the deck under Maxi and that should be your duel, your game. Sleeper to get the double pop, and I still have the potential Wind Blast, quote-unquote Wind Blast, ready to bounce back any potential threat here. Phoenix is indeed going to get negated, yeah, indeed, by Ash Blossom. That's GG, well played. Well, I think Phoenix cannot be destroyed. Is it? Oh, I always forget. By battle? I think so, but whatever. It's not going to matter too much. So game number 3, it's going really fast, but hand traps definitely put in work. Sadly, no Maxi this time for me. No hand traps, but Spiral Tough is there to potentially, you know, break the board, maybe, even though, as you see, a potential Colossus is definitely going to wreck my entire hands. So yeah, I mean, no hand traps, then Danger Thunder Guard Dragon can pump out those multiple negations first turn, going for the full Guard Dragon Engine package, Agar Pain eventually as well, and let's not forget what is it called? The Pro Tower. Yeah. So the level 9 Bane Red Dragon again hits the board, basically also in a, well, almost an omnication. But this is so powerful. The fact that you can protect Colossus, your Levianeer can either send something from your opponent's hand back to the deck, or reborn something, give you the extra level 8 on the field. Titanic Galaxy also super strong. Hitting the field spell plus, well, I mean, basically any spell for spirals, right? Duplication, for example. I try to hit with what's the name? Agent, yeah, Spiral Super Agent. But yeah, what am I going to do? Maxi, okay, that's cute. And yeah, the Heretic Seal was there as well, so I mean, this game was pretty much over. It's the thing is that if I go second, I need to draw those hand traps, preferably Maxi the best. Then, you know, your opponent is able to, is forced to stop, or, you know, give me more draws to let me draw into something like Maxi Ghost Ogre to potentially hit the Guard Dragon Engine. So game number 4, yeah, go first, and ooh, this is delicious, but no, this hand is good, but again, there is a potential Gamma, but that's a cute thing, right? Is stuff like Impermanence, Gamma, well no, that's not true. But in case of Impermanence it is, because, you know, your opponent will get the Grinder Golem on their side of the field, so it kind of blocks Gamma, well, Impermanence definitely, but, well, I mean, you can activate Gamma right on the reveal, but double. Here's some potential plays. I could go for the Sayuja draw 4, hopefully to draw into at least like a Spiral Field spell. I mean, I have so many outs, right? This is like one of the best case scenarios. Quick Fix plus Dupli, but Spiral Field spell plus other options were definitely fine as well. But the other option, what was the other option? Was to not go for the second Grinder Golem and maybe play it a bit safe. I can't remember what my thought process was back then. But I eventually opted to go for it because, again, the chances were so high. Because of that first turn opening hand with double... that wasn't really playable if it wasn't for, you know, like Grinder or at least double Grinder. So again, this is spirals, right? Tier 0 spirals, you're going to end on the same board, always the same. The Firewall Dragon pre-errata, so you can use its effect multiple times during the same turn. I can revive quick fixes from the graveyard for days by discarding something. Destrudo as well, which could potentially end on an Ancient Fairy Dragon. Or it could be another body ride to potentially go for those extra callings in favor of Trigate. So Firewall here in the middle should already have the extra bounce. Double Grinder, just leave them on the field. You know, Sleeper is going to pop them eventually. But just, you know, make sure that you get your Omni Negation on board plus multiple hand traps and negations. So Sleeper double pop. And yeah, the trap is there, the Firewall bounce is there as well. DD Crow that was searched, Ash Blossom in hand, so this is superb. No material. Well, I think we've seen no material in one of the previous matches against Spirals, and Spirals were still able to play around the no material, if I remember correctly. But a well-timed no material could definitely stop the deck in its tracks. But yeah, Diablos is cool. Yeah, that's a small mistake on my part. Forgot that Diablos can't be targeted? I think so. So eventually bounce back the Thunder Dragon. Firewall Dragon is going to bounce back. What was it? Ah, yeah, the outs. What? I think I have 2 outs. Deco Talker. Do you know, like having those multiple monster zones occupied, so Deco Talker would have enough attack damage. And I have another out in my extra deck. Oh, which one was it? And that's the one I just bounced. That was the Akashic Magician. Do you know, bounce back every card in the same column. So 2 outs, yeah, very easy. So that's, again, Spirals, full force, full power. It is what it is. Next matchup, we have left side here. Upper part, X-Sabers versus Plants. So pretty much both decks from a very similar age in our history. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Beacom signing out. Peace.